Warning, this podcast may contain bad language, content that some listeners may find offensive, and you might find it all in a nice handy tote bag given to you as you first become visually impaired.
I mean, we're not going to be supplying the tote bags.
It's too expensive. No, there'll be little bags. T will give them out for free. Best part of the gift.
Oh, then how dare you? Those glasses were amazing.
I binned them the other day.
Oh, no!
They'd sat on the side for weeks. I just thought,
You could have
I'm not
regifted
even
them to your
sure.
granddad.
No, I don't think even he would have wanted them.
Oh, that's like £9, damn it. Oh, I'm not going to buy you anything ever again. Right, let's crack on, shall we?
Weird, isn't it, when there's Twitch people there?
I know.
This is where we put in the intro.
Yep. Welcome to C-Store Podcast, the show that is the very painful gambling debts that is Disability Podcasts. This week, we have a interesting topic that was given to us by a friend.
His name is Michael Riley.
Yes, but no one calls him Michael.
Whatever.
I like how you shout it out, just in case another one of our friends is listening who's given us ideas before and we've just been not interested in them at all.
Depends on the friend to whether I'll call them out.
Yeah, that's true. But before we kick into things, it's been 1 week since we've spoken. Well, more than that.
1 week.
Well, I'll kind of do a Bare Naked Ladies reference, and it didn't work, and I bailed out. Selena P, what's been going on in your world?
Oh, nothing new. Work, training, football training. That's it. It's all good.
Have you been getting rid of any more sofas?
Not recently. I mean,
Did you get rid of the last one?
yeah.
I don't think we
What?
ever got an update on whether you actually got rid of it or whether it's still there.
It got collected by the council eventually. This is really boring content. Tell us about Vegas.
I was trying to give you your time before we talk about Vegas.
Don't worry about me.
I don't.
Ah,
Oh, you're a strong, independent woman, so why would I? Vegas was good. If we keep it on topic of the podcast, it is definitely not an accessible place to go on your own if you have a visual impairment.
That's tricky.
Or if you have a physical impairment. I mean, there's escalators everywhere, and if you can't deal with those, you got stairs. Otherwise,
yeah, fair.
But you can't cross the road. Like if you're in a wheelchair, I don't think there's
Mm.
lifts on those things.
No.
So, like, sometimes to cross the road, you have to go up an escalator or stairs.
What are you on about? There's escalators to cross the road. What?
Yeah.
So basically in Vegas, on the strip, rather than having crossings on the ground, a lot of them are footbridges across the strip, across the road, because there's a few
Oh.
lanes of traffic. So they have escalators at the side of the bridge, and then you cross down and escalators down the other. Unless it rains, in which case they switch the escalators off.
Oh, yeah, of course, if they're outside.
But it's
How
like-
interesting.
But it's 12 lanes.
So patronising.
No, honestly, that is. I've never heard of that. This is news to me. I didn't know this was a thing.
It's 12 lanes of traffic, so to stop it would be
Mm.
really harmful to like the flow of the city. Like, so these are
They should
periodic
put
slows
little
down.
islands in between the crossings, though, so it's not like all in one go. Like how we do.
True, but if you were
America don't do
doing,
islands.
yeah, but if you got to remember, these
I've got
are wide.
7 lanes. I've got 7 lanes of traffic outside of my house where I live, and you cross 2 lanes, and then there's an island. Then you cross the 5 lanes.
So we're talking anything between 3 and 6 islands to get across the road.
I'm not sure the strip's 12 lanes.
It is at some points.
Sounds like bullshit, bro.
That's 6 either way, isn't it?
It's like, yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, we'll get some pictures.
I'm not sure that's no.
But yes, good fun. If you're going there visually impaired or full blind, you will need someone to guide you. It's an essential. It really is. Like you can't. I'm not gonna say can't because we're all amazing people and we can do whatever we want, but you'll really struggle. And it's busy as well.
Who gives a shit? We did some drinking, we did some gambling, we went to like a Coyote Ugly bar. I saw a strip show. No, it wasn't a strip show. But
Burlesque show.
burlesque, yes.
Did
Sorry.
you actually see much of that?
Yeah,
Oh,
that actually wasn't too bad.
oh, that's not bad. When I went to the Coyote Ugly bar, I saw nothing. And we were both sat at the bar, and they kept giving us free drinks because they realised that we couldn't see anything. Although you wouldn't have known that because you were very drunk.
Mate, I was having a great old time.
I know you were having a great old time, but you couldn't see anything. But that's good fun. That's really good fun. Yeah. But great time. Like, great time. Glad to be home now though. I couldn't have done 2 weeks. Absolutely not. I wouldn't have come back alive.
It's intense.
Did you win any money?
You don't go to Vegas to win money. You go to win experiences and
Right.
memories.
Did you get
don't
married?
win, you lose less slowly sometimes.
I was already married, but Cleves
Renew
didn't
your
get married.
vows.
But my wife wasn't there, so how am I going to do that?
Oh, so you could have got married.
I could have, but I didn't. Yeah. You're not gonna. Well, you can go to Vegas to get married by Black Elvis, which is a thing.
Hmm.
But yeah, great time. Really enjoyed it. Won't do it again next year. We'll go somewhere else, I think. Jet set the world.
I went to White Castle.
A lot of
What's
people.
that?
Have you ever heard of the film Harold and Kumar Get the Munchies / Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle?
No.
It's
Okay.
it's a burger chain, but you don't get one burger. You get like little sliders, like 6 little sliders.
I got one little slider. It was terrible.
No.
I was absolutely wasted and wandered off at the time, so who cares?
I did not go to White Castle, but a lot of the boys did, and it turns out that it is not great. Those who could remember said it was not good, and those who couldn't remember also kind of agreed that it wasn't good.
Okay.
So, yeah, but it was really good fun. Really good fun. We did a lot of walking, which is the best way to do things. A lot of bars, which
Mm.
were messy, to say the least.
A lot of junk. A lot of junk food.
And we went to an ice hockey game. That was great.
Oh yeah, that was good. Although I was crashing.
You
at
can
the
do
time.
that in Nottingham.
Not on this scale.
No, not even close.
This was bombastic in every way, to the point where like each period of the ice hockey was sponsored. It was like
Even the Taco Tuesday dance.
yeah. Like period 1 sponsored by McDonald's, and it's like if the Golden Knights score in the first period, everyone wins a large fries at McDonald's.
What?
Yeah, that shit did happen. There was that half time where that guy like was shooting pucks, and didn't he have to get 3 out of 5 in or something, and he won like everyone.
Everyone won a basket
biscuit.
of biscuits.
Yep.
Which we didn't claim because we didn't know where to go, and the line would have been huge. And there was a guy who had to do a penalty from the halfway, and if he got it, it would have been like $100,000 sports car, which they put on the ice. Like they got this like £100,000 car onto the ice. They just pushed it on there. They're like, yeah, you can win this, man. He missed by miles. I couldn't see it because we were around 150 foot away from it. We were like,
we were in the nosebleeds.
we were in the nosebleed seats to the point where I couldn't even see the players. Like, couldn't see the players, couldn't see anything. I was just looking at ice. But no, it's good fun. It's good fun and very, very loud, and no commentary. So
Okay.
Would you have commentary?
it just seems like the sort of thing they'd do, like pump it through the sound system.
Okay.
But it would get in the way of the advertising.
Yeah, we would.
That's a lot of advertising.
Speaking of advertising, in my hand today, in a sort of orangey can, I have, with like a little monster on it, Voodoo Ranger. It's a beer that I picked up from CVS in Vegas, and it's about 9%.
Oh,
It's quite strong.
Okay, I was going to say, is that high or low? I genuinely don't know about alcohol.
When the alcohol episode comes up, I'll
Mhm.
let you know. Oh, it's only 9%. Take it back.
yeah. That's very strong, though.
Yeah,
9% is very strong. Your
But-
standard beer is anything between 4 and 5.
What?
Wow.
Cardi B's like 3.8. All your shite lagers about 3.8.
Yeah, but they go, yeah, okay, 3.8 to 5. Pedantic shit.
There's not many lagers out there that are 5. To the point.
Carlsberg Export.
The both, yeah. It's not a standard lager though, is it? An actual
Heineken.
Carly B's like 3.8.
Okay, Heineken.
Again, Heineken. Heineken's not 5.8.
I said 5.
Not even 5. None of these are.
Heineken's 5%.
You're full of
Kronenberg is
shit.
5%. And when you do the edit, I want you to rebuttal that. Let's say, actually,
Rebuttal.
he was exactly on point. But no, it's really good fun. Really good fun. Selena, I don't imagine you're a gambler as well as a drinker, are you?
She's a joker and a smoker and a midnight toker, however.
We on my wedding. Well, after the wedding, so I suppose I was on my honeymoon.
That was a gamble.
There was a casino on where we got married, which was then actually closed on the day that we decided to go. But there was loads of casinos in Gibraltar, so yeah, did a little bit. We didn't do very well, so we quit quite early.
Brilliant.
Did you do the slot machines?
Yeah, we did do slot machine, but we did roulette and what's the other card one? 21 blackjack.
Oh, blackjack.
Yeah. Oh mate, I lost like $100 in about 6 minutes on that.
Yeah. I mean, I was.
Yeah,
I was
you can
only
lose
doing
money.
slots.
That's what it felt like. Too quick. Like, gosh,
Yeah.
money's gone.
What I will say though, as a blinky, and even like for a proper blinky, some of the slot machines in Vegas, like there's speakers like underneath the panel. Like all you got to do is slide your money in. You'll need help for someone to like set your your wager and what you're betting. But then you just got one button to push, and they basically run themselves. And when like you win something or you get like a special game, which again runs itself, it's really good because like the sounds like come out of it, and they've got speakers like down at your level, so it's a really exciting experience because a lot of the time I couldn't see what was going on, but then everything would like the lights would like fire up and it's like really bright, like even you'd notice it, Selena, like the lighting is ridiculous, and then the speakers really get going as well, so that's where the excitement comes in. Couldn't see anything that was going on. There's one game where I was supposed to like collect ducks or something like that, and I won nothing until someone said to me, "Yeah, you got to collect the ducks on the other screen." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to change the game." But
Do you know what I liked when I could see? 2p machine.
Low stakes.
You're very low stakes.
But just watching the going in and out, and the drop, and when you get them, the money coming out, that's exciting.
Yeah, and the shitty little prizes that would never drop off of them by the little key ring.
I always got those.
Oh, well, you're lucky then. You're lucky ducky.
Speaking of lucky tea, I'll hold my hands up after a cursory Google. Heineken is 5%.
And
Wow.
Kronenbourg is as well.
Oh, I didn't check Kronenberg.
But it will be. You don't need to check it. Just
I am
believe me
going
on
to
the
check it
first
just
one.
in case.
Okay. Shall we get into the actual episode?
Yeah, we've got a little bit for short
Yes.
stories there, so that's good.
A little bit for short stories and for the people on Twitch who want to know what Vegas is like if you can't see very well. So, this time around, we are going to be building a welcome pack for anyone who is starting a sight loss journey. Maybe they've got a new condition. Maybe it's been an accident or something's happened that's cost them some sight, or they've lost all of their sight. What will we put in the gift bag so that they have an easier transition into that journey? The one thing I'll say before we kick off, and this is the thing that when this was pitched, this was the caveat I put on. Working eyeballs is not allowed, or a cure to the condition is not allowed. We're just going to assume that you're just fucked, as far as that's concerned, and we're going to try and help the transition. I'm right, aren't I?
No, you're wrong.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
What is it?
5.5. It's out of your remit, dickhead. The wrong way.
Oh, I have been humbled. Enjoy editing that little bit out.
I will.
Who's the real winner? Me. Okay, so in the gift basket for your transition into sight loss, I'll start off with this with a very tangible thing, and I'm going to say a long cane plus training for that long cane, because that's the most important thing.
Boring, but okay. That's the first thing you pull out. Ugh.
No, there's more interesting things. There are more
Okay.
interesting things. But I think if you're starting your sight loss journey, I think a guide dog is a bit too far to go to begin with. You need to get comfortable with basic mobility skills. Even guide dogs themselves will not give a guide dog to someone with shit mobility skills. They will just flat out refuse.
I was going to make so many jokes at both of your guys' expense then, and I thought, nope.
Well, he's come back a changed man. So I think it depends on what cane it would be. It might be a simple cane, long cane, depends on their condition. But I think having that and the training that goes with it, I think is really important, because even the simple cane is going to be really beneficial for letting other people understand what's happening. And from what I've heard, and we've heard from other guests in the past, there's hesitance to using a long cane, and some people do not like using it because it is just like, yes, it's not, it identifies you. But once you take that jump, I think it's a lot easier after that point, just because people will get out of the way, you'll get more assistance, and hiding it can cause some issues down the line. But that's my first and very boring one, apparently.
If you only had a little bit of sight loss, let's say, I don't know, you got something degenerative, and you're only at the start of that journey, and you've only like lost a little bit of sight, and you've never been using a cane before, do you think that would be worthwhile?
I think a simple cane might be useful, just for those situations where it might be busy. You might not be able to fully process everything around you. I think having a simple cane will avoid issues. If you bump into someone at the wrong time, it will negate any bad situations that might come with it. If you don't want to have it out, then that's fair enough. But simple canes, they're not very long, so you can just have it closed up, pop to the bag, that sort of thing.
And a guide dog wouldn't fit in a bag.
It definitely wouldn't. Well, it depends on the size of the bag, I guess. But
Or
I think
size.
they'll.
Mary Poppins bag, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I think guide dogs might have issues with that though.
This is going to have to be a Mary Poppins bag as well, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, what have you got, Selena?
Oh, you go next.
Oh, no, I was hoping you'd go next so I could have a good time to think of something.
Okay, not the only one who's not thought this through. That's all right then.
And you
I'm-
criticised my idea.
That was a very proper idea. My first item is more an advisory item, maybe on a bit of card. Might have to be audio. If you can't read the card. Just to be kind to yourself. This big thing has happened to you, but don't be afraid to make mistakes or fail at certain things, because it will happen. You will do stupid things, but don't get upset about it. Like, having a sense of humor will probably help, and bounce back from it. And just because you fail at something once doesn't mean it, you shouldn't try and do it again.
Right, these are like two opposite ends of the spectrum. T's gone a physical cane, you've gone a motivational speech.
You should record a TED talk and you just send him a link.
Yeah, we'll send him Naki's TED talk.
Well, you said it didn't have to be physical items, so
it's true.
That is true. That is true. Yeah.
You-
bit
what you
of
could do-
advice.
Life advice. You could have brailled it on a card and gone, look, when you learn to read Braille, you're going to love this. Then it's motivational and incentival.
I mean, it's not one of my actual suggestions, but I would also put advice in there saying don't bother learning Braille.
Yeah, the motivational card is if you can read this, you've wasted your time. Actually, in that case, what I'm going to pitch is you get a brand spanking new phone. It's got talks on it.
Talks? What year are you from?
Talks?
1990?
I don't know what's on phones these days. What is it now?
Voiceover?
VoiceOver.
Talk back?
I don't know. I don't use it. Fuck off. Don't come at me like I know these things. So you guys fill it in. I thought that's what it was called.
Get one of those speaky boxes.
All right.
Talks used to be on Nokia's back in the day with the, you know, phones with actual buttons.
Look, these are coming right back round again. I'm telling you.
Oh,
Fine. What is it then? Is it VoiceOver?
voiceover.
On an iPhone is voiceover.
What's it on Android?
Talkback.
I was close.
No, you weren't.
Talks back. You didn't let me finish.
Okay.
Anyway, it's got that on it. This also comes with training.
I was gonna say, yeah.
So you got VoiceOver and TalkBack, and you run through some of the more well-known apps. You know, WhatsApp, Spotify, the kind of shit you're gonna need.
Oh, not VI apps.
Like what? Okay,
Seeing
I've
AI.
Soundscape,
clearly...
Be My Eyes,
Okay,
Seeing AI.
Look, this is a group effort, all right. I just clearly pitched something that I have no idea about.
Great. Always lead with what you know.
Okay. All right. Soundscape then, yeah. Seeing AI. Maps, that'll be a good one, yeah. People use that still. MapQuest.
What? Don't know what that is.
Quest.
You know, Google Maps.
Mm-hmm.
Uber. Don't tell me that one's not used anymore.
Uber definitely is. And the app is a bit of a pain in the arse.
There you go.
There we go.
And many more. And then, you know, seeing AI and that kind of stuff. Or Be My Eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Or the VI apps. And many more.
Yep. Well, that's it.
Xanagrams.
Xanagrams.
Yes.
For a bit of downtime while you're waiting for your Uber.
Yeah, absolutely. I like it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to put in is not a tangible thing, but it could be seen as a tangible thing.
Right on the card.
Coupons to a therapist.
What?
Is that if Selina's speech doesn't work? It's a coupon for a therapist.
Once.
Fucking brilliant. I was not expecting that. Okay.
Okay. On a serious note,
Let's had like a subscription to BetterHelp or something. Now.
okay, yeah.
Coupon, buy one get one free session.
Okay, subscription to BetterHelp. Then the point is, I'm getting to it. Could come in any forms. Let's just. Are you done?
No.
I'm gonna wait until you two are done cackling. Just for the edit.
It's just like 2 coupons. Get a free pizza with each session. Okay, I'm done.
Are you done? Selena, are you done?
Yeah, done.
Okay. So, on a serious note, going through sight loss is quite hard, regardless of whether like you've had diminished sight in a younger time and then like it's gone like steadily, or if it's been abrupt. I think trying to deal with that yourself is really difficult. It's possible, but from someone who's had therapy for this sort of thing, I think it can be really beneficial. And it's up to that person if they want to take that up. But I think having the option there to be able to talk to someone that can't be understated, because like it can be seen as like you're losing everything. Like, I'm not diminishing any other disabilities, but yeah, any sort of disability is devastating and has an impact on your life. But losing your sight in a very visual world can really turn things upside down. Like if you've got a career, you're thinking, how am I going to do that? If you've got a family, it's like, how am I providing for them? How am I looking after the kids? How am I going to like enjoy the sports that I've always enjoyed? And just like having that person to talk to that is not a family member, not a friend, having that neutral party, just so you can vent about the frustrations and then put you on a path of whether it's cognitive behavioral therapy or something like that to help you along. I think that's a really valuable thing to have just to help in this transition, because the mental health side of things isn't usually spoken about when it comes to sight loss, especially with charities. They'll put you on tangible pathways, like benefits, what benefits you can get and stuff like that, and mobility training and living skills and stuff. And that's all great. Like it's important stuff, but they don't always push the mental health support side of things, which I think is such an important thing. Like it's something that everyone needs help with. And we're now in a world where mental health is appreciated and people acknowledge mental health issues a lot. They're more sympathetic to those situations. So whether it's those coupons to get you a free pizza, or whether it's a subscription to Better Health or any other like therapy like program out there or app, I think that's a really important one. And just leave it to them if they want to use it or not. Thoughts?
Okay.
It took me a lot to not laugh during that. Not at the mental health, just at the coupon part.
Yeah.
Doing bad, get your first session for free. Yeah, it's a good thing to have.
I
You
don't know,
said it
for
with
some
less
people.
sincerity.
Yeah, not everyone. You don't have to use everything in the tote bag,
Mm.
Selena.
Okay, so it's just available. I'm just saying that for me, it's not something I feel like I needed when I lost my sight, although I had issues. I don't think, yeah, therapy is not for everyone, but it's definitely helpful for some people.
Yeah, like I said, the option's there.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to redeem the coupon. That's fine.
Yeah. Like British Airways give me headphones on the flight. I'm not going to fucking use them.
Hmm.
Okay.
They're terrible.
Right, rich boy.
Hey, I have my own headphones.
Good.
Okay, Selena P, you're up.
All right, you briefly mentioned benefits there. This has got to be in the bag. A list of all the things that you can get discounts and freebies and money for being blind has got to come with some perks to this thing. So your PIP payments, obviously maybe you have not in work at the moment, so maybe a universal credit. You buy one, get one free on your theatre tickets, theme parks, any kind of activity like that. All those good things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's pretty positive, to be fair. That's a
Yep.
pretty cool thing to have.
As an aside, when you were in Vegas and went to the burlesque show, Cleves, did you get your buy one get one free tickets?
I did not.
You should have really pushed that.
It's not really a thing over there.
No, but you could have said, I'm not going to see any of this. Like, can I just have it for free?
There was a point where we were standing in the line, and it was effectively just a load of Asian guys, and me and my friend were like, "Are we just a bunch of creeps?" And then a bunch of couples turned up, and we were like, "Let's just back towards them a little bit to look less creepy."
Wow. Well, I think having that list of things is really gonna set people up okay. It's especially the financial sort of stuff. I know we rag on like the whole getting to work and stuff like that. And like, could we believe in people? We want them to be doing that. But when you're first hit with things, you want to know that you have some sort of financial fallback, because your situation might need it, especially if like family and other commitments. No, I like it. And bus pass. That's
Oh yeah,
in there as well.
Yeah, that's a benefit, I
Nice
suppose.
little
Yeah,
freebie.
free transportation.
Yep.
Rail card. Get a third off for you and a carer.
Yep. Providing you pay them 30 quid a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheaper if you do it for free. Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Like
And-
one train journey a year, I take.
And the bus pass will only work between 9:30 and 11 o'clock.
Depending on which place you live in, because in Leicestershire, anytime if you're disabled.
What?
Yep.
This is some bullshit right
That's
here.
just nonsense.
Ours are
Okay.
a different colour to the ones for the OAPs, so they know that we're allowed on if you're disabled before 9:30.
Fucking-
Unlike them.
Oh, well.
Sort it out, knots. Come on.
We can't. They're bankrupt.
Yeah.
They can't, they
Yeah.
can't afford to be giving disabled people free rides.
Yeah.
They're going to strip it from the oldest soon.
Yeah. Cool. Cleves.
One coupon for some
Oh.
work experience training,
Ooh.
Okay.
inclusive of how to fill in your access to work forms, what jobs may be available to you, am I too blind to do this job, yes or no questionnaire, and
Okay.
many more.
Okay.
I didn't really think the course through, but you know, how to apply for a job, what sort of skills you might need to get a job as a visually impaired person, what work-based benefits you could get to help you into work.
So what you're saying is like an employability course.
Yeah. But this coupon gets you one for free.
I think it should be
And a pizza.
I think it should be mandatory for all of them. Frankly, everyone should be mandated to go on this.
Well, a lot of time they are. If you're on universal credit, you get forced to do work experience, don't you?
I think regardless of universal credit, if you're blinky, you should be forced to do it if you're not working.
Oh.
Because some people won't be eligible for universal credit.
Yeah, but if you're blind, you might not be able to work.
Yes, you can.
No, but they go in like a different category, so they don't have to do the jobby bits.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I still think you could benefit from a like employability skills course.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a free pizza with this coupon as well.
It's almost as if certain college establishments should be focusing more on this than
Oh,
inductive
also,
dance.
whilst we're on the coupon courses, free how to cook as a Blinky course led
Living
by
skills.
Selena.
Me?
Yeah. Step
Hey.
1, get HelloFresh. 2, bang it in a pan. Step 3, pretend you don't pretend that it tastes great, even if it doesn't look good.
Oh, I'm sure my stuff never looks good, but it does taste good.
Not brought to you by Gusto or HelloFresh.
Yeah, I have Gusto and Mindful Chef, not HelloFresh.
And
Whatever.
Mindful Chef.
Oh, flip between, you know, whoever's got
Both
the
are offers.
discounts on. I'm all about the discount.
See? Good coupon.
Okay. Right, it's back to me, isn't it?
It's going to be a serious one.
No. A QR code to the Seesaw podcast where you can find even more
I was
tips
going
and
to do that
tricks.
one.
Yeah, I was, but also last.
Yeah,
No.
same.
I'm doing it now. So
You
suck
didn't
it.
have any other ideas. That's
Oh,
why.
I've got ideas. I've got ideas. I'm not the one who was blanking like you two idiots, like thinking, "Oh, what am I
How
gonna do?"
dare you? I just gave you that brilliant employability course mixed
Yeah,
with
can
a
you just-
chefing course taught by Gordon Ramsay himself.
yeah. Well, because you were given 15 minutes to think of something, you're completely unprepared.
I pitched the idea. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and thought nothing of it.
I'm sorry I couldn't work today, T, and you sat and I did nothing. Apologise.
Yeah, and then told us the topic an hour before recording.
It wasn't an hour. It was like 7 hours before recording.
Yeah, it was like this morning.
Yeah, but I didn't check the
See,
phone.
T's like, oh yeah, you guys haven't done anything. It's like you've had 7 hours to sit and think of something, T.
Yeah. I care about the show.
Touche.
Care enough to give them the QR code to the Seesaw podcast, where you'll find lots of insightful tips, tricks, insights into what other things you can do, and some inspiration
Ugh.
from all of our lovely guests.
And not us.
Not us, no.
Not
Just
us.
the guess.
Never us. None of us have ever done anything remotely inspirational.
Selena
No.
plays for the
Especially
in
not
England.
Selena.
No, especially not
Not
me.
Selena. She's never done anything noteworthy. How dare you suggest that? The most incredible thing Selena's done is get the council to pick up her sofa. Okay. It's back to Selena P.
Okay, stop calling me that. I need to change my Zoom name. Mine is a friend. Not a friend.
Do you
A
get a
blind
coupon for this, friend?
Friend. You
Did
get
it
a
co-
blind
did you-
friend.
Did you
Comes with one free blind friend.
when you buy a large Domino's?
Share said friend.
Yeah, it's two for Tuesdays. Come on. Can't
I
eat two pizzas by yourself.
genuinely believe that when you go through this process of losing your vision or gaining an eye condition, it's really important to have a blind friend, somebody who understands what it's like to go through this. Someone, who you can ask questions to, who's been there before, someone
This
who
is-
just gets it.
Right, I thought for sure you were going to pitch Look Mentor in then.
I literally was thinking about that as well. Of course, that is also helpful.
Okay. Yeah, I can see the benefit of that. I mean, I've never needed it, but
But what? You live together.
yeah. Well, we don't talk
Yeah.
about blindness.
What the
I
hell?
don't
You
wake
do
up
a
in the
whole
morning and go,
podcast
"How your
on
eyes
it.
doing, mate?"
Oh my god, what lies?
I feel like you've just said that because Selena said she didn't need your therapy idea.
Yeah, well, yeah. Me and Keith go down the pub every single weekend. Oh, it sucks being blind, doesn't it? It's like, oh yeah, it does. Oh no, how you can help me? Oh, well, don't worry, buddy. No. We talk about normal things like sports and beer and manly things.
We do occasionally talk about blindness.
We do.
Yeah, you definitely do because you do a whole podcast on it.
Yeah, we don't talk outside of the podcast. It's off limits. We save it. Bottle it
Sure.
up.
Very healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, don't talk to me. You're not a therapist.
Yeah, conversation is very much on the lines of, "Oh, I'm feeling really down about my sight. Save it until Tuesday. We're recording now."
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Ah, okay, fair enough. Cleves.
A list of sporting activities available to blind people and how to find out what's in your area, aka go to Blind Sport.
British blind sport.
I keep pitching ideas I have no idea about.
Yep.
They do have an activity finder. I'll help you
Yeah,
out.
I know
help you
that.
out.
I've been on it. I just didn't know. I just forgot the British blind part of the sport. But there's
Yep.
in your country there'll be some sort of sports-based blind coupon that tells you where to go. QR code. This one will be actually. It's not a coupon.
Yeah.
I find QR codes really hard to do.
What do
So
tactile?
I don't know, like to get the camera on them, to find them. I find them really tricky. I tried doing it on my TV the other day. It's just couldn't get it.
What about an NFC chip in them where you can just tap your phone?
Hmm.
I don't know what that is.
Do you know when you do contactless payments?
Yeah,
it's
you just
one of
wave your phone
those?
in the right direction.
Well, just don't have a
Okay.
shit phone. You can have one of these new phones in there because of
There's
Click.
a new phone in the bag already. Remember. And if you can't find the
Okay.
QR code, you can ring Be My Eyes and say, "Where's the QR code?"
But then how can you? You can't if you're on like a call to then activate it.
Well, that is a good point.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, well, there's kinks to work out there, but yeah. Okay.
Sorry, what was the kit? We're doing sport, are we?
Yeah,
Sports.
maybe it's just an audible list of where to find what blind sports are available and also where to find them in your area.
Yep.
If they are available.
Everyone should do sport. I like that.
Okay, that's cool. I like it.
It's
And
good.
you
It's good
said-
for your mental health, you see, doing sport, and it'll help you realize that even though you can't see, there's still stuff you can do because sport doesn't care who you are. It's there for everyone.
Yeah, fuck therapy. Play football.
Really.
Tell that to
Also,
all
there
the
are
footballers.
sports traditionally that, are slightly more racist than others. But whatever, with this coupon, you get a free pizza if you sign up for a sport. So get fit, then get fat.
Yeah. It is something to carb load. Oh, great. Okay. I have another tangible one. I know we're running like a little bit long on time, but a tangible one. Bump dots and a friend to help you with said bump dots.
You've already got the friend.
Yeah,
Mm.
thanks to Selena. But maybe someone with sight in this situation.
Be my
Okay,
eyes.
well, Be My Eyes can do it as well. But let's face it, if you're going on a slight loss journey and you need to make your kitchen accessible, for example, you're not going to go out and immediately spend thousands on accessible appliances.
They'll be in the bag.
You're gonna no, you're gonna use what you already have.
How
Like,
much do you think that phone's going to cost?
you might have
Thousands.
you might have an integrated oven and shit like that.
Ooh.
So I don't know what people are living. No, this situation.
Right, see, Mr. I don't care for BA headphones and drink beer out of a glass these days.
Anyway, I think having a pack of bump dots would really be beneficial, like for your microwave, like the settings that you normally do, your oven, washing machine, all the appliances, and have help setting those up so that at least like you'll know how to use them anyway, but it just makes it a little bit seamless where you're like, oh, that's the wash I normally put it on. Yeah, that's the minute button on the microwave. You know what I mean? Just having those little things taken care of, and it's still your stuff. Like, dare I say, like you go on this journey, you don't want to throw everything out and change your life because you bought those things. There was something that you had before, and adapting them is better than throwing everything in a skip and then immediately being like, "Oh, I'm getting all this new accessible stuff." That might come with time, but you got to ease the transition, and I think that comes with staying in a familiar environment and knowing that you can still do things with the things you had already.
Does that mean lubricant also comes in this bag? For the ease of transition.
I mean, let's move on. I'm not even entertaining you. Okay. Let's go, because of time, let's go quick fire. One from each of you. Selena, go.
Oh, I don't know.
A coupon that gives you decisiveness.
I had an idea. Like, right, tell me what needs to go in the bag to help with this. Okay, so when you can't see, you walk in stuff all the time and you get bruises because you just bounce off everything. Like, back to why? What will help with that? Bit of arnica to help with bruising.
I was going to say elbow pads.
I feel like
A
something
helmet.
fun like that.
Yeah,
bubble
like
wrap.
an idiot. Yeah.
You need just initially whilst you get used to it, because you're probably going to walk into more stuff until you get the hang of getting around. You'll still walk into stuff then, but initially, yeah, that's it. I like it. Some knee pads, elbow pads.
That's probably no one's wearing fucking bubble wrap or elbow pads.
Look, it's in the bag. It's an option just to help you. Once you start getting those bruises, you might think otherwise.
You don't have to use it.
Yeah. Anti-inflammatories and ice bags. I think that's the go-to. Use them at home. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. You do walk into a lot of shit, and you have to build up your resiliency, because now, yeah, I don't really get bothered, especially when being guided and someone accidentally walks me into a post. I'm like, no, it's fine. It's like, for you normies, yeah, that probably would have hurt, but I'm like, shrug it off. It's like, this shit happens. It doesn't matter. Right, Cleves, go.
Self-confidence.
Ooh.
Do you get a coupon?
And a sense of pride and being the person that you want to be, because you can do it. You can do anything. I'd like to point out that I'm not being patronizing here. It just sounds like it because that's the tone of voice that I have all the time.
Go for it. You've got to go all in on this, because this could be a TED Talks audition.
That's it. That's all I got.
Oh.
Be confident. Doesn't matter what other people think of you. In the bag, you reach in, you pull out your self-confidence, maybe rub it on yourself a little bit, and then you got it. You're good to go.
And no shits attitude.
No what?
Like give no shits attitude.
Yeah, that too.
I think that's important.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Be strong and courageous.
Yep. That's
Be the
lion.
hero you wish to seek.
Oh, can you put like a Superman cape or something in? Superhero cape.
Yeah, so that's gonna make you feel better, isn't it? Walking down your high street with a fucking cape on. Yeah.
Well, it's
people
just
are gonna-
symbolic of like. I mean, just you don't have to
Oh, look at-
represent.
Oh, look at John. Oh, he's had that issue, hasn't he? No, he's gone blind. Yeah. Look at him with his fucking cape on. What's happened to John?
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a blind man wrapped in bubble wrap with a cape on for some reason.
The
Reading
cape-
a motivational speech.
And he's got a load of free pizza for some reason.
Yeah. Best go talk to him then. He sounds cool.
Just
Yeah.
shows doesn't care about what anyone else thinks, and that's the main thing.
Kind of goes against your friend idea, Selena.
Carve your own path and many other cliches. You can do it. I have faith in everyone.
This message brought to you by Seesaw.
This message is brought to you by Disney.
Yeah, well, no, the Disney message would be you're different, but what you need is superpowers to overcome it.
Also, I'm sorry, your parents are dead.
They're not sorry.
Builds character.
Yeah, apparently so. Well, I think that is a stacked bag of really good coupons.
Well,
Coupons, a phone, and a cane.
I would
That's
say
what we've-
I would say at best it's a mixed bag. But you don't have to use everything.
No, that's true. That's true. But let us know what you would put in the bag. And if you're listening and you have another disability, please let us know what you would put in your bag for other people. Like if you've got autism or you're in a wheelchair, what would you put in there that you would recommend other people would want in the bag for them? Maybe things people don't think about. And I'm not going to pretend to know what those are.
Coupons.
And they're probably going to be coupons to certain things. But thank you for listening. Thank you for joining us on Twitch. We will see you very soon. Bye.
Oh, right, okay,
What?
cool. I didn't know what you were doing there, yeah. All right, bye.
Thank you for listening to Seesaw Podcast. Your feedback and comments mean a lot to us, so if you'd like to get in touch, you can do so in the following ways.
You can find us on X at Seesaw Pod, Facebook, Instagram and YouTube at Seesaw Podcast. You can email us at seesawpodcast@gmail.com and you can stream with us live every week on Twitch at Seesaw Podcast.
Remember to like, rate, review and share with a friend.
This podcast was recorded in front of a blind audience.